Hi, and welcome to Gin Fun at winemastery.co.uk. My name's John Lightfoot. This is
John Murphy.
And we're going to tell you all about another fantastic gin in just a second. So, glass is charged. So, we have here, we've not even mentioned yet what it is though, have we?
No, we haven't. No,
we haven't. Do you want to mention that, or shall I mention
I'll let
that?
you go for it, John.
Okay, so it's Whittaker's original gin, so the first gin that they produced. Now, we'll have some links to some of their other gins that we've tasted, and the last one we tasted was the Navy gin, and that was like spot on. And so really excited to see what their original one tastes like. I didn't ask them at the time whether because some people, obviously, with a Navy strength, then just dilute it down, so it's the same but diluted down.
Okay.
But our other distillers actually make literally a different recipe with different botanicals in. So I didn't ask whether.
Come on now, John.
Slipping.
Slacking a bit there, John. I let you out on your own. And
I know.
What happens?
What happens?
All right, but yeah, we're interested because I remember the Navy strength was was cracking. Was that?
It was very, very nice indeed. Yeah. So we'll have a little sniff, shall we, on the nose and see what it brings to us.
Give it a snifter.
Snifter. Oh, lemon.
Yeah. Yes.
That's funny. When I've smelled this before, that's really strange. When I smelled this before, I thought I'd smell orange.
Okay.
On this, but this time I just did that and I got obviously juniper, but lemon was the overriding.
Well, the lemon, you're right, very predominant there. But then so as he says, the juniper, which you're expecting, then it's got a bit peppery for me as well. I do know what you mean. The lemon does tend to... It's fighting quite well with the juniper there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, should we give it a go?
What? Well, I think it's going to be difficult to taste it otherwise.
Very right, John. Right, let's have a go.
Wowza.
What is it? What?
That is a classic gin, don't you think?
It is very much, yeah.
It's classic.
Well, I'm thinking as I'm tasting that there, what's coming through, now it's coming through. And I'm tasting, first of all, I have to mention like the mouthfeel on there. It's a very unusual, very nice, I'll add. It has an oily, almost an oily kind of feel about it. It really coats your mouth and then warms your mouth.
Yeah.
And then the flavour comes through.
Yes.
But I must say the flavours are quite subtle. They're not in your face. No one flavour for me that stands out and says, take that kind of thing. Well,
no, I agree. I think that's what I'm trying to say, that this is like a spot-on classical gin. So rather than have all those sort of like intricate little tastes that you can get in some of the other craft gins, I think what they've done here is they've just gone for the classic and achieved that, I think. I
would have to agree with you. That would be, for me, I would say, and not in a bad way at all, it's an everyday gin for me. That's a typical gin and tonic. Like you say, they've gone out to make that G&T and they've hit the nail on the head there. You could drink that quite happily.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it's a testament to say that you'd be prepared to drink it every day.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so I think it's a really nice gin. I'm really interested though, because I think it's a classic. I'm really interested to see what it is going to taste like with some tonic.
Yes, we'll have a go with the tonic, but it really is for me. The outstanding feature for me in here is that mouthfeel, but I don't think that will come across when we've got the tonic. So I think drinking it neat, that's one little attribute. But I think when we get the tonic, I like you say, I'm hoping that might pull a little bit more flavour off. See what it goes. Okay,
but it's in terms of you can get the lemon. Obviously, there's the juniper. You can get the. Do you get the lemon taste?
Yeah, definitely.
Taste, yeah.
It almost tastes, and as we're talking, and this happens all the time as you're talking, like it's still coming through. It tastes a little bit herby.
Okay.
Herby.
I'm not getting that, but
it reminds me of what's the?
That's a Volkswagen.
What?
Herbie Beetle, wasn't he?
How much have you had to drink already? Is it lemon and basil that you have with chicken?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
For some reason, because I'm thinking that it's like holding hand in hand.
Okay.
The lemon is there, but with the herb, which I recognise, but I can't put my finger on what it is. I'm thinking basil.
Just before we go to the tonic, I think I should just say hi to Naomi, because she was just telling me today that she loves our videos and they're very funny, and she's always laughing at them. So thank you very much, Naomi. There's a little bit of a boost, you know.
We need that.
Yeah,
thank you very much, Naomi. It's much appreciated.
It is. Thank you very much.
Yes, we're very serious about this.
Absolutely.
Okay, should we have a go with some tonics?
Let's have a go with
see
some
what
tonics.
happens.
Okay, so rather than waste your time, we'll fill it up and magically reappear. Voila, tonic added.
Aha. Thank you, John.
It's a pleasure.
You're
Just
too
like
kind.
that.
Too
Just
kind.
Like that. Just like that.
Okay.
Okay, so, and ice added as well.
Yeah, we did a bit of ice, and it's always worth noting that we are on the Fever Tree Naturally Light.
Yes.
I think we use that one every time, don't we?
Yes, we normally do. It's so we can keep a level comparison, and not have the tonic change. Yeah. Madness, not mad. What's the method to our madness?
Yeah, that's it. You're too good at this, John. Too good. So let's get stuck in.
Let's do it.
So
yeah.
go north.
It's changed it, hasn't it? The tonic has changed. Well, I suppose you would expect it to, because obviously it does on lots.
Yeah,
but it's still there, much.
It's a much more subtle.
Yeah.
Much more subtle.
Yeah.
Because there was the lemon that came out first. On the first smell when we had it neat, lemon and all sorts going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go straight into.
Let's do it. Again, it's changed it on the taste.
It has, yeah.
Yeah. And that's not because the tonic is swamping the gin. It has just subtly changed. And that mouthful you were talking about is still slightly there, though. It's not wiped that away. I was expecting the tonic just to wipe that away.
To almost freshen it up. But when I say freshen it up, I don't mean that badly, because I quite liked that mouthfeel. I liked it, and so bringing that there as well, that works. It is a very quintessential, because there's no alcohol burn there.
No.
And I've gone, as I always do, 50-50, and we can get a lot of alcohol burn from them, but that's not. No. It's a really soft, gentle gin. For me, it's not. Without sounding awful, which I'm not, it's not nothing hitting me from that one and saying take that flavour or take that.
No.
It's just
very
really
subtle.
Yeah, but it works in a way that I'll go back to what I said about the when I was drinking it neat. Everyday gin, I could drink that.
Yeah.
And
it's a very, very nice gin and tonic, and you would drink that, enjoy it, and want another one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't. I think that would also be, and this is not putting it down as well, for people who wanted to get into gin, I think this would be a lovely one for them.
Yeah.
Because it's not too.
It doesn't slap you around the face. So.
No, and that juniper berry, again, is a nice hint. It's not like something where you go. You know, where it gets you and just gets you, dries you out immediately. No, it's a stereotypical gin tea done very well, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think probably for our own taste, because everyone's taste is different. So you do have to test this yourselves. But for us, I think that having tasted the navy, which was like really, really up there, wasn't it? It was like spectacular.
Yeah.
And then it's okay. So expecting the same from this, whereas this is their original. So I guess this is where they started.
Yeah.
And I guess in terms of the marketing, they wanted to have something that people would enjoy as a gin and tonic without being too different.
Yeah, of course.
And then when they've introduced their others, they've been able to sort of put their own.
Yeah, but that navy was a bad boy. That navy was
really, really lovely, and not a bad boy from the point of view. It was just strong and alcoholic, just because of the tasters.
Beautiful, yeah. That was an enjoyable thing. I think I had off camera. I think I had another one of those.
You might have.
It was beautiful. But yeah, I say there's nothing wrong. I would drink that all day if I was allowed. I would happily drink that. But if I were to choose, the navy strength will be mine.
Yeah. Me too. Having said that, it's a very nice gin and tonic. And as you say, I think people just entering into the gin and tonics, and not sort of maybe getting into the more the more exotic and more complex gins.
Yeah, because it's like wine, though, isn't it? Sometimes you can say, right, you've got that bottle of gin which you might find absolutely stunning because it has this flavour that you really like, and then you give it to somebody on their first thing and think, bloody hell, that's just not what I like. And so that would be the exact opposite. It would be nice warming up into the gin world.
Yeah, and it's gone.
Enjoyed it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, fantastic. Well, guys, we hope to see you in our next Gin Fun, and if not in our next Gin Fun, we'll see you in Wine Mastery, where we're talking about wine, trying to help you find the wine or the wines you would like. Please remember to subscribe. The button should be below. Like this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Gin, gin.
Gin, gin.